Okay. Are we live?
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming in. Ned? Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Namek, and this is Valhalla. I know some of you guys might have not heard this game, but this has actually been on my wish list, in my Steam account for quite a while. It was recommended by one of my viewers by the name of Crack Dealer. He's one of my earlier viewers on this channel. And finally I'm gonna try it out just because, well, we still have like a couple of days to go for Silksong. I heard a lot of great things about this game, believe it or not, but I don't know what it is about. From the title, it says Cyberpunk Bartender Action. And on Steam, it has overwhelming reviews. That's saying a lot. So, unlike a lot of games, I don't really trust reviews, but Steam reviews seems to be pretty reliable. And before I even played this game, Crack actually recommended me a song in this game. I forgot the name of it, but it is really catchy. So if you want to hook me on the game really quick, go with music. Anyways, let's begin. I don't know what this game is about. Maybe it's like a social game, maybe a visual novel, maybe an RPG. I have no idea. So you're in it as well as me. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is the best play getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back, relax. We hope you have a good time. Wow, that's the first time a game actually told me to do that. I think I will. Ever heard of this game, Ned?
No, I haven't heard of this.
Okay, it's definitely got style though. 16-bit, which I like, and it's got this retro music to it. Pretty good.
Yeah, it definitely does look interesting. Very curious on what this is exactly.
You never know what to get with these kind of games. Alright. Kirin Cyberpunk Fraud. Looks like Adelheid, Bronson XT, Power Delta, Karmatrine, and Flanneride. I do not know any of these. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay. Anna says, psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Very good, Anna, very good. There seems to be he did warn me there's going to be a lot of reading, so that's why I assume this is going to be a visual novel game. She's cute. Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. Joe is the main character, and she's glitching out, so she's probably a virtual AI or something. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. Okay, so she's got a sense of humor. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. Alright. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Hey convict, welcome. Sorry I was late for Guard the Bonbon 8 while you ended. Yeah, no worries, man. I had fun with that game. I gave my thoughts on it, and I had a couple of nitpicks, but overall I didn't have a problem with the game with Chapter 8. It was a little bit short, but at least they didn't charge me $20. $10, around the pretty good price, I'd say. And it was more like a teaser, if anything else. And the puzzles were a lot easier. And no glitches, no crashes, which is great.
Yeah. I really do think the Ford brothers killed it with that game.
You're saying, Convict is saying, you saw Bonbon 9 is the last chapter? I really doubt it. It's unlikely to end on a 9, just because narrative law. I believe they're going to end with a 10. Absolutely. And that little thumbnail that... Oh, thanks for the sub. That little thumbnail they did at the end of the game, which looks like an anteater. It's not like just based on feelings alone, it's not epic enough or like grand enough to just like that's the final boss, that's the final villain. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, ever since Ban 7, I knew, like, I figured the series was coming to a conclusion at like 10.
Yeah. Convict saying is PFP is Dusty Crophopper. Sounds good. And also, this is just narrative law, because when I play Expedition 33, spoiler alert, there's Act 1, and then afterward there's Act 2. At the end, I was like, there's no way they're going to end it on Act 2, is there? And of course it didn't. It ended on Act 3. Act 3, that makes more sense. You always want to end on a certain number. Act 3, Chapter 10, blah, blah, blah. And for Poppy playtime, I believe it's going to be 5. At least in the mainline series.
But yeah, I think I'm quite excited for what's to come. I think the next villain character, Bruschista, the Anteater, because we heard a bit of them at the end of 8, and they seem like a fun character to build upon.
Absolutely. Am I excited for Gone to the Bonbon 9 to come out next year? I am. I'm always excited for new indie games. I know Ned said that it's going to be it's all sad that we're not going to get it anymore. But let's not forget, when things eventually go away, it's better to have them die on a high note rather than dragging them out. And we can look forward to new projects, you know? If a developer stays with the same IP for too long, then it gets they get tired. I get tired. No different than Call of Duty, Marvel. I mean, I can go on and on and on, right?
I mean, I don't know if I would say sad, but you know, like, just because again, it's always weird to see a series you've been following come to its conclusion.
It's been a long time. It's been at least 4 or 5 years, I believe. So it's been a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I play Roblox? No, I didn't. After the controversy it's going on right now with the drama, I say I stay away from it, at least until the drama dies down.
But yeah, the conclusion to the Ban series is very welcomed. And yeah, I'm excited.
All right, Jill. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera? I guess that's how you say it. Excuse me if I butchered the name. Oh my god. This game reminds me a lot of Needy Streamer Overload. A game that was kind of messed up on its own right. Alright, your membership to Shining Fingered. Interesting name. Will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Be sure to save your data using Life Backup app. Now you can browse the Augmented Eye. Okay, we need to make at least 800 bucks. Ooh. So this is Jill. Jill is our main protagonist. Okay. I don't know how to work this. Hold to unlock. Okay. Okay, this is safe, I believe. Safe. There we go. Yo, good music. I must say, I like the music. Oh, I can actually change the music literally right here. Let's hear it. Ooh. I like this. Do I play Roblox? Can't really say I play it. You don't really play Roblox. It's more like you play the games in Roblox, right? I've played it only a few times. I played Doors, and I played some game that you fall down a mountain. I played a couple of games on there. but it's such a wild west kind of wasteland that I really do not know what's good or not. And I've also played Five Nights at Freddy's 2 remake on Roblox, which surprised the hell out of me, and it was surprisingly good. Hey Seabass, what's up?
It really is a mixed bag with Roblox. There is a lot of good, but there's also a lot of bad shovelware content.
Oh, it's this song. It's this song. Okay, it's this song. This song is so badass. I love this song. And Seabass is saying one stream of Subnautica. Why? I will go back to it. I think it makes a great chill stream game. So I will go back to it. I will not stream it right now because I'm just waiting for the proper time to go by and play Hollow Knight and other games. But I will go back to it. But I do need a little extra time to go and figure out how to play the game correctly. Because the first stream, I enjoyed it, but I was literally just like dancing around, wandering around, doing absolutely nothing. And I don't think that makes an entertaining stream. Entertaining wise, I mean, I enjoy talking to you guys. And Taraya, yes, of course. Alright. I'm sticking with this song. I love this song. Jeez. Aye! Why did it stop? I guess it won't let me click on it. Alright. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlands are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels returns next year. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. What's happening? I don't know. This game just started. Convict is saying, you saw Seek blow up the nest and killing Grumbles in Roblox Door Floor 2 mines. Oh, there's an update to that game? Maybe I should go back to it then. Anyways.
Yeah, the developers of Door, they kind of have a chapter-based system going where so far they have 2, the first floor and the second floor, which are one continuous story, and they're going to be making a floor 3.
Alright, I've saved, and it seems that there's 2 apps, and this is where I buy things. Popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March with tickets going on sale. Okay. I don't understand this thing. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks. Okay, so this is like our news. Okay. Alright, then we got nothing to do except going to work. Let's check out Jill's room. She looks like an otaku. She has a black cat, which means bad luck. Best boss. That's our boss, of course. And this seems to be in a cyberpunk Japan, so Blade Runner style. And here's a little bit of a slur for her shirt. I hope she doesn't work that kind of job. Alright. Looks like she survives off of alcohol. Convict is saying Queen Grumble got all Firebird face after Seek used blow up in the next door 150 because she only won Grumble. Well, I didn't exactly beat the first game. We had like 12 or 15 people in one room or in one go, and that was kind of crazy. It was fun though.
For context, the Grumble's this big cave-dwelling monster, and then Seek is this humanoid goo creature made up of eyeballs. Basically, they killed the Grumble by covering them in their black goo body.
I see.
It makes a lot more sense when you actually see it. But
when I get my account back, and when the drama dies down, I guess I'll go back. I'll definitely be going back. Okay, let's start. Jill says good evening. And this badass song. Ah, there. Hey there, Jill. Hello. Man or woman right here, because it looks like a mustache, but you have a very feminine face and a very feminine looking hair. Oh, hey, John. It's a man. Of course, my bad. It's a man. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? So it's a girl? Jillian. Okay, when you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. I can't say if I'm attracted to Jillian or not. I'm getting very confused here. Where's boss? I don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. Hey, I just saw that girl, Karen, in the TV. Forgot her name though. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. Same with these Japanese kind of RPG, or rather visual novels. There's a lot of... It's going to take a while to get into because the beginning is usually always a lot of tutorial dialogue. Seek had 3 arms on his back, and his hand turned big, and Seek got controlled by mischievous light after guiding a light trying to stop him from slashing doors game. Well, don't ruin it for me, if I ever get to that far. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with Sugar Rush. Just look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. Okay, look for the recipe book. Alright, top left. Oh, I can actually change the channel. I'm sorry, what? $59.99 for a cup of ramen? Oh my god, I almost choked. No signal. Boxing. C0. Nah, looks like news. LOL, let's leave that on. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet and types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cell on the right to the shaker in the center. Okay, that makes sense. Gil. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. I see. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it. And that'll be all. Simple enough. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Yo, I'm not the one that went through formal BTC instruction. And then this should be no problem. Alright. BTC recipe book. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Okay. What is the navigational bar? What is a slot 1? Gil wants either a Sugar Rush or Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Okay, here it is. Search by name, Sugar Rush. Okay. 2 Adeline. 2 red. Hey, this reminds me of that, Five Nights at Freddy's, what is it again? Help Wanted 1 or 2, where I can just basically make drinks. That's cool. Alright. And with optional Karmatrine all mixed. Sweet, light, and fruity. As girly as it gets. Is that what you want? Well, that's the kind of drink for me, though. Alright, shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Fail? What the hell is that? Alright, hold on. What did I do wrong? Okay, just don't mix it for too long. I don't really get how drinks works, but sure. There you go. Hair happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. So drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on rocks or aged. Check ice and age button on the side to select the one you need. Okay, that's easy. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice button. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. After mixing, okay. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Moon blast, alright. 6. Man, it's so much easier with the mouth. Outer ring and 2. Alright. 180 bucks. Alright. Blend drinks need to be left for at least 5 seconds before I stop the shaker. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says to be blended at least 5 seconds. I don't get it. Man, I'm sure wasting a lot of these ingredients. These are not cheap. Well, at least it's anime, so I don't really know. 1 power delta, 2 carlamine. All on the rocks. Okay, maybe that's what I messed up. All on the rocks and blended. There we go. There's your moon blast. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's change the channel because I don't want to see that. I don't want to see news when I drink. I'd buy that for $1. A dog or a cat? Which one makes people depressed more? I'd say the $59.99 cup of ramen. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already too big. Oh, if a recipe says it uses optional caramel, it means you can use none or fill to the brim. Optional caramel doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Caramel is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Okay, so this is basically the alcohol content. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Okay, so everything else is just flavor. This is the Karmatron is the alcohol. You done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys, Dana. Oh boy. That's a boy. That's a dude. Who's that? That's gotta be a dude. I am extremely confused right now. I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. Should have just left her outside. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. What the hell? You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have to work, damn it. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Yeah. Nah, unlikely. She'd be crawling out about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah. You're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah, okay, this game, I guess, how dark can it get? Okay then, time to start the night. I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients came in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you know me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun? Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Yeah, cleaning the bathroom is actually not that bad. I guess it depends on how bad it is. As long as you keep it clean, and at least you gotta clean it at least once a day. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Nah, welcome. Every day is not as fine. Oops. I mean, I only have 4 songs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You! Beer! Well, that's easy. Sure, right on it. Wants a beer. He looks quite like a big guy, though. I gotta make beer? I thought it was just a cocktail. How do you make beer? Okay, whatever. Yellow. Green. Delta. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bubbly. Classic. Vintage. Okay, so... mixed. There we go. That's easy. There you go. No, this is gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. Okay. Okay, so basically double the ingredients. 2 of these, 4 of these. 2 of the powder. And then 4 Carmatine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What did I do wrong? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 1. The power of this. Okay, that's 4. Alright. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. Okay. There we go. Okay, I guess I missed the green flanner guide. There you go. How about this one? Ah, yes. This one's fit for a man like me. I mean, he looks like a hard-working, blue-collar man. Right? Lucky I was at a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use presents like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes. Like Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? Oh, name is Donovan. You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson. Triple D. Chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Oh, you are. Nothing gets published there without my blessing. They started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Wow. We ran into like the owner of a tabloid newspaper site. Okay, cool. Huh. So this game is like mixing drinks and then hearing people's story. Interesting. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles about Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about their urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and no one else. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. Guys, this is click farming. Rage baiting. And clicks brings money. Money brings nice stuff. It is what it is. Stuff like cars, houses, plastic surgery for the missus and their kids. Okay, never mind. We went from blue-collar worker to scumbag CEO all of a sudden. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Hey girl, if it sells, right? Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. Oh. Ah, they're keeping them part-time wages, huh? I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other whores. Well, I've always filtered out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. Okay, we are in a place called Glitch City. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go getting bankrupt from the lack of traffic. True. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. True. When I started in this job, it only took the news some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Okay, so yeah, because it's not sensational enough, apparently. This guy's not evil. He's just a farming. He's just a farmer. Click farmer. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make any shit up you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, he has a point, yeah. He's a capitalist to the core, but he's not exactly wrong. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, you poor, sweet, innocent child. Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all drive-like on my ass. Oh wait, diva-like on my ass, my bad. I think you're being too harsh. What about... no wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. Okay. So basically, restaurant views are not that popular. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his venture to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the place he visits. Okay. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tried to get free meals by proclaiming he's a fruit critic. Okay, that guy's not. You should fire him. I would fire him. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. Okay, you're keeping him as a joke. Good on you. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critique or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyways, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Okay. Is it just a regular beer? I love this song. 1 beer. Yeah, this is the beer, alright? Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. Sure. What a backhanded compliment. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in the Hess hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Okay, he's got a point. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. I guess that's better. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. Guy's got some ego, alright. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I've always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from... Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. Oh my god. You could say that this guy is the CEO of YouTube. I mean, drama farming. I'm pretty sure everyone heard of that. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see that the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that kind of stuff. Some people pretend that bartenders are like either therapists or gossip mongers, which is kind of true. Just like the hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. I gotta turn the music down just a little bit, I think. Just because I'm having, like, the music is a little bit loud, and I can't read when the music is too loud. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. I mean, that's just society, isn't it? Some people are going to be richer than others. All that just to leave the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Yeah, we've seen that. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles doesn't help. Sensationalizing everything. Well, you can't sensationalize, you know, someone is a nice person. It feels like they're instigating behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... You're drunk, sir. Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Hey, Joe's got some... some complimentary, dialogues as well. Great. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyways, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe... Why? Who wouldn't you like? Wouldn't you like to call them talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like the priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyways, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me from 2 weeks from now. Sure. Want another shot, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as the boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Hell no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss with a name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asked something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Yeah, yes. You know what? Third time is the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. I'm gonna search it every time because there's no way that I'm gonna remember all this. Mix. There we go. Hey! Welcome, B. Yeah, it's a chatting game. It's a visual novel game. I gotta talk a lot. I'm enjoying the music a lot. That's the best thing about this game so far. Afterward would probably be the visuals. I don't know anything about the story or the gameplay yet, but it seems like we're just making drinks and hearing people talk, which is fine with me. One beer. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Say, kid, does that bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole, didn't he? He didn't call it a hellhole? There were some blokes named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Okay. Some of these dialogues are cheesy, but some of them are actually legit funny. Those badgers think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's because they do. I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? Well, technically, everyone works for someone else, sir. Even if you are the CEO of Google, you work for the public. You still have to answer to the unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Thank you, Joe. Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive, and there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do that what the other newspaper does? Is this game super self-aware? Because that's exactly what's happening to YouTube and other mainstream medias. What the hell? When did this game come out again? Huh. Recently they told me they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. But it's never enough for them. That's true. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what will happen with Sven though. Never heard from him again. Alright, we made enough money for the bar, but is that our money or is that a cut? Jill! Yeah. What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh! You wake up Ryan Rose over there. I won't forgive this. Okay, this is... It's basically... He's got shits and piss stains all over the bathroom. That's an awful job to have. Yeah. Oh, come on. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. Big gut punch. Oh. Gut punch. Alright, a big one. Alright. 5 yellow. And he wants it big. 2, 3. 2 of the green. An optional Karma Trine. Why not? Bitter, manly, and strong. All aged and mixed. Alright. It's supposed to be mean punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Alright, it's a manly drink then. We gotta wait 5 seconds, I believe. No. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm messing up a lot of these drinks, aren't I? Alright, it's optional, so we're not gonna do it. There we go. There you go. Gut punch. Here. Huh, you can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come out to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says, sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. That was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do for you to make your experience more pleasant, regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? Man, fuck y'all, man. No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Oh, thank goodness. Pleasant clientele tonight, huh? May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. Regular? Who? No. Alright. I'll concede on one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has some decent taste. Thank you. Hey, Joe. Where did you put the dish soap? Gil's running out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer. Evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's it. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. That is a girl. Yeah. You know my boss. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I'd never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening up this bar, but that sounds Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? Heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of her. I wonder what a hand job is like from her then. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and latest had alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She's got a real drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. Okay. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. This makes like being a bartender like the most interesting job in the world because you see her so much shit. It's trauma central. Can I get you anything else? Pile driver. Is that like orange juice? Nice. There's a word I haven't heard before today. Coming right up. Alright, pile driver. Alright, all mixed. Doesn't burn as hard as tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Okay. Manly, bitter, and burning. Alright. There you go. Here's your pile driver. Oh wait, I'm confusing it with screwdriver. Screwdriver is just orange juice with what is it? Vodka, I think. Rum? I don't know. But I know it has orange juice in it. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, you ever faked an orgasm? What the Oh, God. Yeah, this really is the most interesting job. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an organism. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. There's no such thing as a 100% honest person. Ever. Everyone lied at some point. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality can come crashing through the door eventually. But for that moment, the lie can give you meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. Yeah? I mean... Yeah? You know, they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really fake orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Man, fuck this guy. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. I'm about to throw your ass house. And I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Now give me a fringe weaver. Yeah, don't question it. At least we're getting paid, right? Fringe weaver. Alright, 1 red, 9. And this guy just wants to get drunk. Aged and mixed. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. So basically sugar water, but vodka. Ugh. Alright. Alright, it's aged and mixed. Huh? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged. Oh, I had to wait for it. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, fringe weaver. Okay, 1 red. What am I doing wrong here? I'll try. Yeah, that's correct. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Age. Okay, there we go. I'm a little bit confused right there. Try not to drink it too fast. Or do. So you can get alcohol poisoning and leave me the hell alone. That's up to me. Hey, lady. Ever felt empty? Stomach or life? No, I mean empty. Like there's a part of you missing. Oh, life. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. Yeah, decency, manners, probably a lot more. An urge to get or do something that I can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. How about MMA sports? Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. Okay. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the heck? Alright, you're an interesting one. First guy was basically a CEO of a tabloid newspaper, and this one is just, I don't know, a degenerate. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Corn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. What? How do you have the money? What do you do? Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't F puppies. At least you shouldn't. This guy. Try to be a corn director. You don't have to act, but it can make you... It gets you more creative. I'm drawing a blank here. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me or believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Or don't. Don't count on it. Good. Oh my god. I'm gonna take my break. Yeah, tell me about it. Alright. We got Dana as the boss. Jill. Okay. We haven't met the final girl already. At least I don't remember. Alright, break. It's now safe to keep playing. I don't know why, but the art here, these eyes, these anime eyes, reminds me of that anime called Elephant Lead, and it's bringing up some trauma because that was an interesting anime. I needed a drink after watching that show. All right, at least I didn't get locked up this time. Oh, we got more of these. Oh, okay. Of course, we're gonna have every day is night. All systems go. All right, we got some new songs. Okay, evening. What the hell? A robot? Evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable I usually forgot I have it on. Cute. Is this better? Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist. Sai P. as Asagiri of the 765th Division. Valkyrie Corps at your service. Oh my god. We got an anime otaku here. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink, but not sweet as in cool. Wants a sweet drink, but not sweet as in cool. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Do you want sweet or cool? Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great. And especially not as in big. I have no idea what you're talking about, lady. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. I'm sorry, did you get all that? No. Sweet drink, preferably a cold one. That's not too big, right? Yep, that's it. I can do that. Something small and icy. Okay. Small, sweet. Piano woman. Small and sweet. Sweet, light, fruity, as girly as the girly gets. Happy, small. Okay, which one of these is small then? Okay, sweet, girly, happy. No. Nope. Sweet, classy. Sweet promo. I don't know. Just get her a sugar rush, I guess. Sweet, girly, and happy. Sure. Icy. 2 red. We're not gonna do the Karma Trine. And ice. And it's small. There's barely any drinks in here. I'm messing up somehow. Okay, this one's aged. This one has no ice. That's why it didn't work. Okay, how about one with ice? Aged again. Moonblast. Rocks and blended. Okay, there we go. All right, this one should be good. There you go. There you go. On the rocks and blended. Man, I'm wasting a lot of drinks here, huh? Okay, 1 powder, 1 that. I need it on ice. There we go. Moonblast. There you go, miss. Here you are. Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thank you. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Oh, yeah, those. Well, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath, so your cleanup crew. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. So you're basically white mages. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. So anything that's non-violent. You mentioned heal. You a doctor? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I retrieve people so they arrive safely at the hospital. Okay. EMC, got it. Emergency clinic. I'm kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet someone that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. Wow, I'm always glad to see you, honey. Must have been some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down, I was blown away by how pretty the city was. I was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of the hydrant. With the lights and scattering pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. Okay, that's not what I meant, but sure. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? Well, those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, never mind. Oh wait, did I misheard and you actually meant signs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything she said and done, but she is just not really there. No, don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. Like what? Don't worry about it too much. You finished your drink? Can I get you anything else? Something classy. Classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry, a classy drink, right? Okay. Classy. Bad touch. Well, we gave her a mercury blast last time. Let's try and give her something else. So it says a classy drink, simple enough. Bad touch. Let's give her a bad touch. Or maybe we can rip her off by... 250, 280, 260. Alright, let's go with the 281. Cobalt Velvet. Alright, 280. 2 of these. 3 green. 5 Carmeline. All on the rocks. And mixed. So mix is just and then blended means. There we go. Here you go. Cobalt Velvet. Irashaimasu. There you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Ooh? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes this kind of drink, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. What do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? Jill. You know my name, I want to know yours. Sure, just call me Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Juliet. Jillian. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Oh, sorry about that. No, please. Excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay, I still feel bad about angering you though. Why? Leave me a big tip, and that's good enough. Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thank you. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Okay. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What makes you become a white knight instead of a vet? Or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine was out of the question. I hear you, girl. That's the same thing with me. That aside, it's only because something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. White on white crime? I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend, watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help someone. I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, interesting. Though one would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Turn into a black knight. Yeah, but there was another one that saved me. So I kind of guided myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Well, I joined the Valkyrie Corps specifically though, because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. I see. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knights is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes, rescues, assault. There's even a full squad of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask them for them because they speed up process. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Okay. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaign passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? So I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Well, you're still speaking. You're not slurring your words, so you're still good. Ah, I can see that. I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Joe. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. All right, she's the only one person I wish that could come back. Oh, hey, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Yo, did the ammonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened in any case. I'll go check out that noise. What? Oh, she woke up. Oh, it's this girl. Where am I? Where am I? Evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean Uncle Angus rambles about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar true? Called it. Afterlife. I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpocketers? You're pickpockets. You're pickpocketers, aren't you? Well, why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes and beat me unconscious and have your terrible ways with me and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Oh my god, this better not be against YouTube TOS. Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or throw her at her face. Alright, which one do we want? We want something spicy. We want something spicy. Throw at her, right? Let's go with a Bleeding Jane sounds nice. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should add some gasoline on it. Classic, spicy, sobering. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Bleeding Jane, Bleeding Jane. Okay, I got it. That will calm her down. I haven't given out a bad drink so far, so maybe I should give something like really bad. Spicy, sobering, classic. Alright, what is this? All blended. There you go. Here, have this spicy drink. Well, what is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bar serves drinks. A bar? So I figure I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever add anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay in tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Huh. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. But that's why it was so noisy. Damage? Hole in the street. Don't know about the driver or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker room? What about it? Oh my god! That guy's not done yet. How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me the bandages at first though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knows your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like a spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. And that would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Man, this girl is just a perfect gaslighter. Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Eh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this food of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It's fine. Not something I order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were sleeping until that car crashed outside. I see. I guess that's better to wake up here than on the street, stripped of clothes, dignity, and organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tricked? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we caused you. We didn't cause her any trouble. I swear, we should have like cameras around here and show them, hey, we brought her here to save her. Why all of a sudden were we giving her a free drink? Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I'll just gulp the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Alright. Piano man. Oh, oops. Piano man. You don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day. Interesting. I would like to learn how to make drinks, but drinks are expensive, and I don't drink alcohol, so it's kind of useless for me. All on the rocks and mixed. There you go. Okay, I'm getting a hang of it. This is pretty much the gameplay. This is just a visual novel game, I see. There you go. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempt to kill him. What? What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in the bar when suddenly the pianist leaped off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. Jazz? Of all music? Maybe I can understand it was at a Taylor Swift concert, but still. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though I'm still just an intern. Okay. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Yes, I have. Your boss was literally in here a few hours ago. I read it every morning. In fact, Triple D was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek everywhere he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. That is some charisma to be able to convince a pizza delivery boy to do your maintenance work. I bet he even paid him minimum wage. Would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him. It's Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No. Don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? Labor-wise, no. Mentally, yeah, because of all the trauma dumping you customers have been doing. I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. No, it's nowhere close to being a cook. You keep going through the motions while trying to provoke something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think that the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? The thing is that it depends, because unless your bar is just filled with people, like in a nightclub, where people just like drink, here's the music blasting in your ear. These kind of chill bars, I doubt they only serve like maybe a handful of customers. Where in a fast food place or a restaurant, I promise you'll be dealing with tables, all with different kinds of orders. It's way harder to be a cook, or excuse me, a chef, than the bartender. At one point, I thought being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes or dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. That's good, boss. That's good, boss. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it. From her enemies, probably. Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometimes and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandtini, please. I don't know what that is. Brandy, but making a martini? Brandtini. Interesting choice. Aged and mixed. Okay. By the way, like I said, this gameplay, really, it's 90% dialogue, it seems. The drinks is just not much of a gameplay at all. So, when it comes to artists and stuff, I'd say this works perfectly. This is a pretty simple gameplay. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Joe, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, I just kind of happened. One thing I led to another and BAM! Bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I give up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seems to be having a blast in me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally. Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I'm pretty sure you got more to do, Jillian. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, fine. Good night, ma'am. Joe, I'm gonna leave early. I need you to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? Ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I like this song, but it's a little bit loud. Okay, this is a little better. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. True. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Like me. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry about it too much. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, come again. And that's it. Hey, you done for the night? That's the metal arm, I see. Okay. Well, seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here before? Oh, Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Yo, what's up, Zambo? Welcome to my stream. Tonight we're playing Valhalla. Apparently it's a bartending visual novel simulation game. And we play as a bartender and just listen to people's problems and personal lives. It has been pretty interesting. We first was the CEO of a tabloid newspaper, and then you got some degenerates, liar. Third was some white knight cop, paramedic, And then the one that just came, that just woke up, newspaper girl, I guess? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh, anyways, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you your today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Oh, he deserves it. Alright. So, flawless service, guys. Earnings, 2,600. Drinks total, blah, blah, blah. Total funds is $2,100. I got a bonus from the boss, too. Hey, you know what? Earning $2,100 on one shit is pretty good, don't you think? That's pretty good. For a day's worth of work. But then I realized on one of the ads, it says that a cup of ramen costs $60. $59.99. So inflation has gotten way out of control. So by that, I would say we earn about maybe 100 something, maybe around 150 bucks. That would probably be it. Whew. The membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure to your accounts. Yep. You know what's funny? Shining Fingered. I love this name because my favorite Gundam anime is actually G Gundam, and the main character, the main Gundam's final attack, or the kill move, kind of like Goku's Kamehameha, is called Shining Finger. I love that attack. Zambo, I can't hear you. If you, I see you're trying to talk, but
I just have my mouth really far away from my mic.
Okay, I can hear a little bit better now. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming in. So far, this game has been pretty good, and it's just chatting with people. There's nothing too crazy going on though, except for maybe the stories. Oh man.
I joined a Discord server about 1 hour ago and I already have 2,000 pings.
Congrats. I don't know if it's my server though. I don't have that many people on my server.
No, I don't even know what server it is.
And don't worry about it then.
I'm about to just leave the server because, like, I'm late. It's waking me up in the middle of the night.
Jesus. Can't you just turn off the notification then?
I mean, I would, but parental controls can bypass that for some reason.
I see. Okay, so we can buy a bunch of stuff here. Shoulder massager for those days when you build up too much tension. That sounds like a good investment. We only need what, 800 bucks. So okay. PC 9X. It's a vintage gaming experience, all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Okay. And some of these have like Mickey Poster Manor. Huh. Are we supposed to get these? They seem important because they got an asterisk right there. Okay. Got 350 bucks left. Why are these so expensive? Like a freaking paper lantern costs 500 bucks. I mean, the inflation in this world has got out of control. So is this just for decorating our room, I guess? Renew on the 17th. Okay, so we have 3 days. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what else is here. Save. Okay, what did we get then? Okay, we got 2 of these posters. I see that. What else did we buy? Movie poster and a shoulder massage. Which one of these is where is my shoulder massage? And how do I get rid of this damn shirt that says SLUT? Who the hell would want to wear a shirt like that? Even if it's in the comfort of your own home. Okay, 4. Weren't you gonna have your year yesterday? A ghost took my money. Oh. You all good, Zambo?
Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh.
What? Someone thinks. What are you doing that's making you laugh?
It was the comment you made about the shirt.
Well, duh. Oh, I mean, it's the truth. I wasn't trying to be funny, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I can't make out, make out what this girl is about. Jill. She seems pretty interesting. She seems like an otaku. This is futuristic Japan. She is not damaged like needy streamer overload girl. So I'm happy about that. The only one crazy in this world so far have been the customers I've been serving. Very interesting. But what is the point of this game though? Is it just hearing their story? Because when it comes to visual novels, I assume that we can actually influence their outcome. So I served the right drinks to them. Everyone was happy with their service. It was a perfect service. So does that mean if I start serving them crap or start roofing their drinks, something better, something interesting would happen? You never know. Anyways. And by the way, I think these kind of games are great for if you want to practice pronunciation. Because this is what I found in visual novels, because I gotta read out loud. Because I could read books pretty fast, but reading books out loud, it helps me with pronunciations. So I have trouble with that. Okay, Jill says, good evening. Hey Jill, why are you wearing her helmet? Say's helmet? Whoa! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait! Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? Does that include a condom? I don't plan to evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. By the way, this is a woman if you can't tell. Anyways, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy? Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Do you know any helmets in our life that is considered not only cool but also very comfortable? What's a really comfortable helmet? Motorcycle helmet? VR? No, definitely not VR. So I can't imagine sticking my face in a bucket like that. Hello.
Why is it that OBS always wants to work for me whenever I don't need it to work?
I can't help you with that. It depends on your computer system though. OBS is kind of finicky. I tried to do Streamlabs, but I find that OBS, while a bit more complex, it does give you a little bit more flexibility. But it takes time to understand. So that's why I stuck with OBS.
It just wouldn't open for me earlier.
It wouldn't open? Like just if you click on the application it doesn't open?
It would say it was open, but it wasn't, and then eventually when it did open, it opened up like 28 instances.
Okay, then that means there was like a lag or something. It was buffering. That's why. It was trying to load, and then you kept clicking on it, and it kept loading and loading and loading more. You know, I guess that happened to me once or twice with the OBS, but later I just kind of restart the computer and it's good. All right, strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, traffic was. Go! Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere else safe. And the what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. And this is a guy. Obviously. I confused it for a woman at first, but then the goatee kind of gave it away. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. You all set? Yup. You still smell like piss and shit? Alright. Alright. This is where I choose my jukebox. And again, this is my favorite song so far. Pieces in the dark. Alright, this is fine. Yeah. Time to mix strings and change lives. Oh, you're back, Mr. Triple D. Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I poison you? I mean, get you. What do you think I want, kid? Beer? Did I leave enough food for 4 at home? Alright, name beer. Pretty sure he wants beer. He wants it large, right? 2, 3, 4. And yeah, it's very weird that I am actually making beer. You don't make beers. You make cocktails. Alright, 2 of red, 4 yellow, 2 powdered, 4 green, and then 8 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Classy. All mixed. Okay. There you go. Large beer, sir. There you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. Good to hear. What brings you here today? Again, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schoolers with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all the shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. There's 2 different meanings to that, sir, and I don't appreciate it. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? Oh, there's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I thought I had with her. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We come a long way in the department of Lilium's sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lilium then? Yes, one of the few fancy King Class CHIA models. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Is that supposed to be a sex doll or something? I heard they're automatically correct, anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out that by myself. Hey, you, the guy with a John face. Huh? Me? The hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Oh shit! I'd never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force from stealing supplies. Really? Bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, do they really think the law we're trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still a segregation. And once people start crying segregation, like that you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. Yo, this game is like, it's got some foresight. It's like, it's telling as it is that what we're experiencing now. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans, and everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... Oh, on second thought, maybe it's just better to be a laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. Bullshit! I speak Chinese. I can tell you Chinese is the most overly complex language you will ever learn. The pronunciation is hard. Well, maybe not as hard as like maybe French with those, or German. But my God, the grammar and the calligraphy is mind-numbingly complex. Like every word you have to write in a specific way, in one word can have 7 different meanings. You ever think that poetry is like deep? You guys you need to understand Chinese poetry. And there's a reason why if you go to like say elementary, you see every one of us practicing words, as in writing one word 10 or 20 times minimum. And we learn that every day. We gotta learn like 20 different words. It was exhausting. It got to the point where my thumb had callus. And then when I came here to the US, guess what happened? It was like the easiest shit ever because there's only 20. Well, you only got the freaking alphabet, and the only thing I had to learn was cursive. And people were actually praising how beautiful my handwriting was. It's like, you mean you guys don't have to write really pretty words? So yeah, that was something. So you know how to speak Chinese? Well, I do. Joe probably does not. The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. I'm actually pretty buff for a Chinese guy. Or big, fat, whatever. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well... What? And this must be some cyberpunk bullshit where... Kind of like the Matrix where they can just download the language into your brain. I'm guessing a scholarship student might have had a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Thank you! Thank you! There's 2 different types. Mandarin is what I speak, which is the basics of the basics. Cantonese is like Cantonese is actually Hong Kong. Hong Kong people speak Cantonese. My mom speaks Cantonese as well as Mandarin, but I can't speak Cantonese because it's like a different dialect to me. And there's also Shanghainese, people who in Beijing, they have different dialects as well. It's so bloody confusing. So my grandma actually speaks Cantonese only, but she understands Mandarin. So I could never communicate with her, ever. Because I don't understand the lick of things she's saying. Tangerine. Canto what? This is how you know the guy's bullshitting. He doesn't even know the difference. When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in Chinese. You have no idea. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese. Just saying Chinese won't do. There you go. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. Pretty much. Huh. Weirdly enough, I'm enjoying this game quite a bit because even though it's just dialogue, it's pretty interesting on the there's really no plot. It's just stories of people. A bit outlandish, a little bit hyperbolic, but I mean, some of these are true, so. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Oh, right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship could serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. Mars Blast. That sounds like a candy drink. At least he's ordering something different other than the goddamn beer. If only I could remember that song's lyric. Powder. He didn't say how if he wants it large or small, but I'll just keep it this way then. All blended. Okay, blended means more than 5 seconds. No ice, no aged. There we go. That looks like a screwdriver to me. I don't know if you guys are too young to drink, probably, but it'd be nice to actually learn a few drinks. I only know these drinks name mainly because even though I don't drink, you have to at least order something at a cocktail party to make yourself look like you are at least part of the conversation. So my drink that I always order is when I go to social events, if it's like a cocktail party, it's always Tom Collins. It's basically like Sprite with vodka, but I basically just tell the bartender virgin drink, which means no vodka, no alcohol, and they'll understand. By the way, Sprite is like a knockoff version. Mainly it's just lemonade with vodka. I just like it because it sounds cool. I tried other drinks like Moscow Mule, Screwdriver, or what else? The other one, Old Fashioned. These are some of the ones you know, but the ones that I could actually drink is Cape Cod. If you don't know what that is, it's basically cranberry juice with a splash of vodka, and it's only because I do not like the taste of alcohol. So the cranberry juice just drowns out the bitterness. That's it.
Which has given me so many issues today.
What has given me so much issue? Example? What?
Which...
Here, I'll turn the volume down just a little bit. Speak a little bit louder.
I try to go live, the bitrate just instantly dies.
The bitrate depends on your setting, because that sets your bitrate, but also it depends on your internet. I have very good internet here. I pay quite a bit of money for it, but my bitrate is actually on the lower side, and the reason is the higher the bitrate, then the higher the resolution, and the stream. But it makes the higher the lag time between streams and whatever. I made it as low as possible without damaging the quality of the stream. So right now I'm 1920p 1080 stream, 30 FPS. If I was playing like maybe like a Call of Duty, then I'd probably do 60 FPS. So take it with what you will.
Yeah, I mean, the only issue is that it's not like stable enough. Like 1 second, I have a solid 1,500. Then the next second it drops all the way down to like 62.
Then it's either your internet that's unstable. If you have good internet, it shouldn't be a problem. If you have internet, then use Ethernet cable. Wi-Fi is not stable at all. And then the next one would probably be if your internet is not the issue and it's not the Wi-Fi Ethernet cable, then it's got to be your setup, which is in your settings.
Yeah, and then Twitch tells me, oh, you can monetize yourself, and then they ask me for my tax forms, which I don't have.
Then you don't need to worry about it, because in order for them to pay you, you have to have a tax form. That's just how it works. I unfortunately can't help with that.
Because I would actually like to get paid, because just for like an extra buck or two.
It's now, don't worry about the small amount of money. If you must know, I have about like $200 something with all the views from the ads, as well as all the donations. I have not received 1 single cent from it. It's sitting in limbo on my YouTube account because I still have not submitted my quote-unquote tax and whatever other information on it. I don't really care personally because I don't need that money. It's such a small amount that like what do I care? And I make it from real estate. But if it gets big, then obviously I'll submit it. But don't worry about getting paid like a buck or two. It's a nice feeling. Focus on making good content, being a good streamer, and just have fun. The money, if you ever get that big, it'll come later. Just focus on your craft right now. But that's my advice.
Yeah. I'd also like it if Microsoft could stop trying to false charge me after I've canceled my subscription like 28 times at this rate.
There's a reason why, that's the biggest reason why I've not gotten a Microsoft account for Minecraft. Is because I do not want Microsoft spamming me with a bunch of crap.
Like earlier, it was exactly like less than a minute after I got paid, they charged me $4.
Yeah, they'll do that to you because it's just an extra. Like, you might not even seen it because if you're not someone who look at your wallet or your account daily or pay attention to it, then they'll just take like an extra $2-3, $5, $10. It's the same thing with a lot of like gym memberships. Lifetime Fitness, for example. Never signed up for that ever.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything that could be used against me in court of law? You really are something, Mr. Donovan. Unless complaining about your investors can be used as legal weapon? Don't think so. Oh, good. F those sons of bitches. What did I tell ya? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you, all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Well, I don't know then. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? I mean, yeah, investors just want money. It's greed. There are child traffickers, rapists, yeah, of course, murderers. Your clients. My clients? Or your clients, Mr. Donovan? Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple in their eyes. But make one effing mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. I see. Cougars. MILFs, of course. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Man, this guy is really just talking about the future. If this game came out like 10 years ago, I mean, jeez. They were having picnic parties in the same forest that thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Ooh. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Twitter, for example. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against others. Yo! Mr. Donovan, you're basically describing Twitter. Or the internet, cancel culture, whatever. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Wow, that's very true. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but I mean, yeah, you're a tabloid. You do sensationalize the news. Hearing from him is kind of, yeah, hypocritical. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns this week, little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some freaking reason she didn't. Oh god, it was her, wasn't it? I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Bitter. Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. I just look very unprofessional. Bitter. Very bitter. Very bitter. Suplex. Pile driver. Alright. Let's do a suplex then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. And mixed. There you go. That looks like an old fashioned. There you go, sir. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid, Joel. Jean Guillermo Hirohito. I can't remember his name. The kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. Ha! I've no saying, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man. Unless they're trying to fuck with your mom. Screw your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that means he'd be off work. I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so... I know! I'll make him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyway. Ha ha ha! I'm so freaking nice. I'm out, kid! Thank you, please come again. Ooh, man, the writing in this game. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Tell me about it. Joe, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yup, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the intern for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What did you turn? Wait, what? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in a Valhalla. Ah, okay. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I don't know if someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. What was her number? Here it is. Iris! Need some unclogging advice. Iris? I heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Dorothy. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon. A screwdriver and bacon? Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy, whatever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Explain? Have you ever seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressed? All the time. Well, I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Yeah, it's called a disappointment. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. I do not need to know that. Where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. Why would people find that attractive? Clothes? I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible with such a jammer or something? Huh. Got a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. What? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials to take any color or texture you want. Nanotechnology, or nanotech, is basically a code name for bullshit in any media. Iron Man's little nanotech suit, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, nanotech. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost. To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerily surrounded colored blob. And we Lilums see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking about yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. This is a robot, so... Huh. Alright. Piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 green. 2 powder. I'm guessing this is probably how Logan Paul and KSI made their drinks. Aged and mixed. There we go. That looks pretty. Piano woman. Thank you. I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay, then how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think that this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there really isn't a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. I'm not that desperate. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. Okay. You got my attention, Dorothy. I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was, dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's really not that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. Right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories. Yeah, I was about to stop it. Don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but usually come before you start. Aw, you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask you. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. Is she a sex robot? Because I'll pay. Guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. It's that guy. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m. Dress as requested and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual, I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. Okay, she is a sex bot. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. She seems like she died 4 years. Oh. Okay. No wonder he was such a mess yesterday. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. Kind? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast. Moon blast. 6 red. Powdered. Green. 2 Carlite. Rocks. Blended. So that means more than 5 seconds. There we go. Moon blast. Here. Ooh, this song. Oh yeah, I like it. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar down with pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. So basically just sugar water with vodka. Got it. That sounds kind of disgusting. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone said it is? Not at all. Anyways, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to humans as possible. And then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh model looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a model passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. So some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? Also, when people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. Oh my god, that's not a sentence I ever thought I would say. I can't believe I just read that. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? No, you shouldn't. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Evening, Gil. Who are you? Jamie. Joe and Jillian, welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the clink of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, alright? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus on the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. Big. Okay, sunshine cloud. Big sunshine cloud and a gut punch. Big sunshine cloud and a gut punch. Alright. Oh, thank you for not making me remember the names. Okay, sunshine cloud. I gotta do big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, optional? Then no. Rocks and blended. For these. Blended. Okay. And the other one is gut punch. This one's easy. 5 yellow. Green. We'll leave the karma trying out of it this time. Aged and mixed. There you go. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Oh, then go ahead. I didn't think you asked me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the model lines leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well, oh shit, whoa! Oh my god, I never thought about that. After they violate every hole in your body regardless of the original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Explain. We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or like that. That way, the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of models who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. Imagine releasing your thing only for it to be trackers. Jeez. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Enough that my skull still heals from time to time, over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. You do. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meaning. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that she becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Yeah, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry. Take care of him while I help her. Ah, sure, no problem. Apologize for taking your time from your break. Nah, don't worry about it. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyways, do you want something else? Mars Blast. Easy. 4, 5, 6. 4 green. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 powder and 2 of these. All blended. Simple. Come on, there you go. Here's your Mars Blast. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Lives of war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. Ah, Jill, really? It could be an act. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearings on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. Boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. I see. Haywire? You? Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Carnage. Welcome. Good to see ya. Oh, Jesus Christ. My chair. Almost. There we go.
Oh, hey.
I'm alright. I'm alright. How was your day?
No, it says Hall A. That's what we should.
It's fine. My chair is fine. Although I think I should get a real office chair because this one is just... It's like... I need the ones with like holes in the backs because it just gets so hot. I get so sweaty in the back of my shirt. Anyways, yeah. I'm playing a game called Valhalla and my mouth is sore from all the talking I've been doing. Or reading, I should say, from this game. It's a visual novel game, nonetheless. It's pretty fun. You just play as a bartender and you hear all sorts of crazy stories from these interesting characters. That's pretty much it. And I'll be playing this, depending on the content and how much it offers, until Silksong releases on the 4th, I believe. So next Thursday.
You forgot Subnautica and the rest of Gundam 8, right?
I thought that Chapter 8, I was gonna stretch it to 2 or 3 streams, but I finished it last night, and I didn't mean to. By the time I got to like near the end, I was like, this feels like... this feels the end of the chapter, and before I knew it, it was over. I shouldn't be surprised. It was only $10, I guess. So I didn't feel that ripped off, but it was shorter than I thought.
Yeah. But you still got Subnautica and a couple other games, right?
Yes, I will. I will definitely play Subnautica again. It's just that I need to go back to that game and play a little bit of for myself, not to explore, but to understand the game. You know, to understand how do I get certain items, maybe get familiarized with the controls. Other than that, yeah, because I spent at least half of the stream just chatting with you and the other guys. It was fun, but it really just, quote unquote, was not really playing the game at all, you know? But if you come back, I'll definitely be playing it. So, no, I'm not dropping that game.
I like it. I've beaten it. It's a fun game in my opinion. If you do want to actually play it though, you have to explore. That's the whole premise of the game, to explore.
Yeah, you remember at the end of that stream, the last 30 seconds, I did nothing but talking and just look at the screen. And even though the conversation with you guys were fun, which I definitely don't want to do that again, I have to at least understand how to play it. This is the same issue I ran with Terraria, if you ever heard about that game. And is that I need to get used to the controls, because I don't really have too much understanding. Using the tools is simple enough, but understanding what I need to do in order to progress was a little bit, I guess, difficult for me, because there's not much hand-holding as I thought, compared to the regular games that I played.
Well, Sonic was not a handheld game.
Yeah.
It wants you to explore around and play around. It's more of a sandbox, if you will, but it does not have. But it has a lot of limitations. If you, if I would recommend just exploring in the side if you can. Next time you play it.
I like the game because it makes a really good whatchamacallit, just chatting stream. Other games like it are like Stardew Valley, because it's something that it doesn't really take that much mental capacity for me to understand, but I do need to know the controls. And I was like, okay, the cave is here, there's that, and maybe, just maybe, I'll play it in VR. I think that would make a pretty interesting stream.
So first of all, I would not recommend the VR, as all it is you turn your head and that moves the camera. Everything else is the same. And it just becomes, your VR controller just becomes a normal controller for the game. There's no actual VR support.
Oh, so it's it's more of a port, and it's not very good. So is that what you're saying?
It's basically projecting the game onto your VR, and then you're playing it like you're playing it on a PS1.
I see. Huh. Alright, then I'll stick with 2D then. I don't know how sick I would get. I definitely couldn't be in VR.
It would be it's also very motion sickening, because you can't, because you've got a lot of movement going on and things going on at the same time.
Okay.
And that's why I think it's like a console.
Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough then. Well, great. I don't know if you're gonna watch me play this game or Silk Song though, but I definitely think
I haven't seen Hollow Knight.
You haven't played it?
Might watch you. I haven't played it or watched it.
Well, I'm going into that game blind, and I played Hollow Knight only a month ago. It's pretty good at it, and a lot of people enjoy telling me where to go, which I like. But if you ever see it on sale, especially on Steam, I got it for like $8. Great deal. I spent about 70 hours in there, and I could easily boot that game up and just start playing. So that to me is where you can find really good value, because even though I beat the story, you can always go back and fight enemies and stuff, and I find it really fun. So maybe that's like my kind of game compared to, say, you spending so much time in Subnautica.
I haven't very much beaten or lost.
Is that right? Well, the VA is... I'll try and beat Subnautica whenever Subnautica 2 comes out.
Subnautica 2 is going to come out like next year, late next year. So I would recommend trying to at least get through it and learn some lore, maybe, if you want to.
Yeah.
I say you're right. It is a good chatting game because it doesn't take that much effort. But if you want to pay attention, it takes a lot of patience. As the game has a lot of waiting aspects.
Well, if it's a survival kind of game, as you say it is, The only experience I have with it is Power World, and the first thing I do is just upgrading my base, and I like that kind of. At least that's the way I play it. I want to upgrade my base as much as possible, and then take the extra stuff, and then start exploring little by little. So, but that's just me though. So far, I figure out the tubes with the air bubbles. But other than that, I mean, I really wish there's like maybe a spear gun so I can do long range. But right now,
there's a stasis rifle, and that's the most you can get in it. There's not weapons because it was meant to be for younger audiences. It was originally going to be a horror game, but then they decided not to.
I don't see how it can be a horror game unless you're just ocean phobic, which I am. But other than that, unless I'm running into Cthulhu or some kind of megalodon shark.
Oh, you haven't seen the monsters and sea creatures in it fully yet. There's only one that's considered scary, and it's not even that scary in my opinion because I can kill it very easily.
I'm sure it is. Well, let me finish this game, which I don't know how long this game is because this one has been in my library for a long time by one of my first viewers. So I was like, well, Silk Song's still got a ways to go, so might as well finish this. So, yeah. But after that, and after Silk Song is over, I still have Silent Hill F. So and then after that, there's Little Nightmares 3. So there's all this time gap I'll have.
I haven't played any of those.
Oh, they're great.
Again, I'm not enforcing you to play it. I was just saying it's something that you might like if you like story-based games.
I do.
Or survival. If you like Power World, it's not going to be like it, but it's still going to have a lot of aspects similar to it.
Well, if it has a story, it already is pretty better than Power in that aspect because Power has no story. It's just catch a Pokemon and then build your base. That's it. It's pure gameplay. There is no story at all.
There's story, there's aspects. If you're just trying to figure out stuff, the second game in the series is different, and I don't like it though, as it was poorly made and they changed a lot of things that made the game I knew.
Well, I'll give it a shot when it comes out, as long as it doesn't cost like 60 something bucks, 60, 70 bucks, then.
I haven't played I'm talking about Below Zero, which is the second installment in the series, not the second game directly.
Well, if I become a Subnautica fan, then sure. I'm interested in the series right now, but obviously I haven't gone far enough to be considered a fan. So, I look forward to it.
I just like the fact that it's very not effort taking, but it's still fun.
Oh yeah. It's a chill game. I agree. I love those games. Again, my personal favorite is Stardew Valley. Yeah, I agree. All right, let me finish this guy's dialogue, and let's see where this heads.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to know she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know, then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the numerous herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. Quite a show. Good news, Joe. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Joe. Boss, break. Alright, this is where I get to save, I guess. So that's my boss. It's a girl. My coworker, that's a guy. And then the sex robot.
Alright. Alright.
Alright, we got more of these to go then. Okay. And that's it for Valhalla for tonight. Whew! God, I did not expect to talk non-stop for 2.5 hours. But that was something. Either way, I don't have much energy left because my jaw is freaking sore. We'll be back with this game because I actually like it. And I can see this game appeals to some people and some it could turn out because it's mainly just dialogue. But it had excellent music, excellent visuals. And I want to continue just to see how, like, where is this going? Is this just a therapy session for a lot of people who wants to get drunk? And that's pretty much it. You any thoughts, Ned?
No, not really. I mean, the game was well put together. I think the visuals were great, and yeah, I think it was pretty well done overall.
Yeah, we haven't seen much, so let's see where it takes us tomorrow then. Thanks again for staying around, and to all of you who are watching, thank you so much for coming in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace out.